Michael says, there are moments when heaven leans close, when the veil between the seen and unseen grows thin, when a message meant only for you is whispered into the depths of your heart. This is such a moment. You are not here by chance, you are not hearing these words by accident. Heaven has placed them in front of you because your soul is ready to receive. Michael whispers, for too long, you have been searching. Searching for answers in the noise, searching for peace in the chaos, searching for direction in the uncertainty. You have felt the ache of silence when prayers seemed unanswered, and yet you continued, step after step, believing that somehow heaven still held you. Beloved soul, heaven has always been holding you. Every tear you cried has been counted. Every struggle you carried has been seen. Every prayer you thought was lost has been gathered, and now, the time has come for you to hear the response you have been waiting for. Michael says, heaven is calling you by name. Not because you are perfect, but because you are chosen. Not because you never stumbled, but because you always rose. Not because you were the strongest, but because you never let go. Your story has been woven into a greater story, and now, a divine shift is about to unfold in your life. Do not close your heart. Do not turn away from this moment. For the voice you have longed to hear is speaking now, the light you have prayed to see is shining now, the blessing you have been waiting for is being released now. Heaven is calling, and this time, it is for you. Michael declares, open yourself to this truth, beloved. For the call is clear, the timing is perfect, and the message is yours. Heaven has not forgotten you, and what is about to unfold will change everything. Michael says, heaven does not call without reason. Every whisper, every sign, every stirring in your heart is placed with divine intention. And now, beloved soul, this call has come because your broken pieces are ready to be restored, your weary spirit is ready to rise, and your path is ready to be realigned with the light. Michael whispers, you have carried pain that you never spoke of. Nights where tears stained your pillow, days where silence hid your struggles, moments where hope seemed faint and far. You thought those moments were unseen, but heaven was watching. You thought those cries were unheard, but every one of them reached the throne of grace. And now, the response has come, it is time for healing. This healing will not be shallow, it will be deep. It will not only touch your circumstances, it will touch your soul. Wounds that made you doubt your worth will be replaced by reminders of your value. Memories that made you feel forgotten will be rewritten with proof that you were always remembered. Where there was emptiness, fullness will come. Where there was weakness, strength will rise. Michael says, heaven's call is also a call to direction. You have wandered through paths that led to confusion, through choices that left you weary, through doors that closed before you. But now, light is being placed on the road ahead. The steps you take will no longer be random, they will be guided. The decisions you make will no longer feel like guesses, they will be aligned. The future you walk into will no longer feel uncertain, it will feel destined. Beloved soul, you are not being asked to figure everything out. You are being asked to listen, to trust, to open your heart to the guidance that is flowing. For when heaven calls, it does not only reveal where you are, it reveals where you are meant to go. Michael declares, this is the moment your healing begins, this is the moment your strength awakens, this is the moment your path becomes clear. Do not turn away from this call, for it carries the restoration and direction you have been longing for. Michael says, when heaven begins to heal you, it does not simply repair what is broken, it transforms what is broken into something greater. And when heaven gives direction, it does not simply show you a path, it shapes you into the one who is ready to walk it. This is why this call is not only about healing or guidance, it is about transformation. Michael whispers, transformation is not a small shift, it is a rebirth. It is the moment when you stop living as the wounded version of yourself, and step into the healed version of who you were always meant to be. It is when the identity that was shaped by pain falls away, and the identity shaped by purpose begins to shine. Beloved soul, the labels that life placed on you, the labels of failure, rejection, loneliness, and fear, are being removed. They were never yours to carry. Heaven never called you broken, heaven never called you unworthy, heaven never called you forgotten. Heaven has always called you chosen, beloved, valuable, and strong. Now those words will no longer be distant promises, they will be the foundation of your new identity. Michael says, transformation happens when you choose to answer heaven's call, when you let go of what was and embrace what is being birthed. This is not only about changing your circumstances, it is about changing how you see yourself. No longer a survivor, but a victor. No longer overlooked, but divinely seen. No longer wandering, but walking in purpose. And this identity will not only change you, it will change the way the world responds to you. Opportunities will open that once stayed closed. People will see light in you that they cannot explain. Environments will shift because your presence carries the touch of heaven. This is what it means to walk in divine transformation. You are no longer defined by where you have been, but by where you are going. Michael declares, rise now, beloved soul, into your new identity. For transformation is not coming, it is already here. The old has fallen away, the new has begun, and heaven's call has brought you into the fullness of who you were always meant to be. Michael says, when transformation comes, it does not leave you empty, it fills you. It fills you with a confidence that no failure can shake, with a faith that no storm can destroy, with a strength that no fear can silence. Beloved soul, this is what is being poured into you now, divine confidence and unstoppable faith. Michael whispers, for too long, you doubted your worth. You second-guessed your choices, questioned your path, and wondered if you had what it takes. But heaven is removing those doubts. Your new identity is not rooted in insecurity, it is rooted in divine assurance. You no longer have to wonder if you belong, you know you do. You no longer have to fear if you are enough, you already are. You no longer have to question if you can endure, you already have, and you will again. This confidence is not arrogance, it is alignment. It is not pride in yourself, but trust in the one who carries you. It is knowing that when you step forward, you do not step alone. It is realizing that every closed door was protection, and every open door is permission. It is believing that you are guided, you are chosen, you are unstoppable. Michael says, and with this confidence comes a faith that cannot be broken. Not a faith that only believes when things are easy, but a faith that holds firm when shadows gather. A faith that stands tall when storms rise. A faith that whispers, I know who walks with me, and I will not fall. This is the faith being awakened in you now. Beloved soul, understand this. Faith is the key that unlocks miracles, and confidence is the light that guides your steps. Together, they make you unshakable. People may doubt you, but you will not doubt yourself. Circumstances may try to intimidate you, but you will not fear them. Darkness may try to surround you, but your light will not go out. Michael declares, rise now in this confidence, walk now in this faith, for you are no longer the same. You are chosen, you are strong, you are unstoppable. And nothing in this world can silence the soul that heaven itself has awakened. Michael says, confidence that is rooted in heaven and faith that cannot be shaken are not given to you only for survival, they are given so you can step into blessings that were waiting for you all along. When you walk in this divine boldness, doors begin to open, paths begin to clear, and opportunities that once looked impossible suddenly bow before you. Michael whispers, these doors are not ordinary, they are divine. They are doors that no human effort could have forced open, doors that no amount of striving could have unlocked. They are doors sealed until the right moment, and now, because you have chosen to rise in faith, the moment has come. Opportunities will appear where once there were only obstacles. Resources will flow where once there was lack. People will come into your life who carry exactly what you need to move forward: wisdom, encouragement, support, and love. And as you walk through these doors, you will see that every delay, every waiting season, every disappointment was not wasted, it was positioning you for this exact time. Michael says, blessings are not only things you receive, they are also places you enter. You are being guided into environments where your gifts will be valued, where your light will be seen, where your spirit will flourish. The blessings ahead are not temporary, they are planted in soil that cannot be stolen, watered by grace that cannot dry, guarded by angels that cannot fail. Beloved soul, understand this. You are not walking into random chance, you are stepping into divine appointment. Every yes you give in this season will carry weight. Every step you take will carry purpose. Every opportunity that opens will not only bless you, but also position you to be a blessing to others. Michael declares, walk forward now without fear, for the doors ahead are yours. The blessings are yours. The opportunities are yours. Heaven has written it, and nothing on earth can undo it. This is your time, this is your moment, this is your divine unfolding. Michael says, blessings are not meant to arrive once and disappear, they are meant to flow. When heaven opens a door for you, it does not stop at one, it creates a stream. When you step into divine timing, it is not only for a moment, it is for a season. And now, beloved soul, you are stepping into a flow of abundance, where prosperity will follow you like a river that never runs dry. Michael whispers, abundance is not only about wealth, it is about fullness. Fullness of peace, fullness of joy, fullness of provision, fullness of strength. Every area of your life that once felt empty is about to overflow. Where there was lack, there will be supply. Where there was worry, there will be assurance. Where there was scarcity, there will be more than enough. This prosperity will not come from striving, it will come from alignment. Because you are walking in confidence and faith, because you are saying yes to the path heaven prepared, the flow is being released. Opportunities will not just bless you, they will multiply you. The little you give will return greater. The seeds you plant will harvest beyond expectation. Michael says, this flow of abundance is not just for you, it is also for those connected to you. Your family, your friends, your community, all will feel the ripple of what heaven pours into your life. Prosperity is never selfish, it is always shared. You will become a carrier of blessing, a channel of provision, a vessel of divine generosity. Beloved soul, do not doubt this. Do not look at your past and think it defines your future. The deserts you walked through are the very places where rivers are now about to burst forth. The places where you struggled will become testimonies of overflow. The very areas where you cried out will now shine as proof of heaven's faithfulness. Michael declares, step into this river of abundance now. For prosperity is flowing, blessing is multiplying, and the life you once only dreamed of is becoming reality. This is not chance, it is the reward of heaven's call, and it is already on its way to you. Michael says, abundance is never only about what you can hold in your hands, it is also about what you can hold in your heart. Heaven does not simply pour out material blessings, it releases spiritual richness, the kind that cannot be measured in numbers, the kind that cannot be stolen, the kind that carries eternal joy. Michael whispers, there will be prosperity in your life, yes, but more importantly, there will be peace. There will be provision in your hands, yes, but more importantly, there will be purpose in your spirit. For abundance is not complete if it does not also touch the soul, and heaven's design for you is wholeness, body, heart, and spirit. Beloved soul, spiritual richness means waking up each day knowing you are not empty. It means carrying joy that is not dependent on circumstances. It means living with a heart that is satisfied even when the world does not understand why. It is laughter that rises even in storms, it is peace that stands even in trials, it is love that flows even when others cannot give it back. Michael says, eternal joy is not fragile joy, it does not break when life changes, it does not fade when seasons shift. It is joy that comes from knowing you are held, joy that comes from being aligned with heaven, joy that comes from realizing that no matter what happens around you, you are still moving forward into purpose. And as this spiritual richness grows, it will overflow into every part of your life. Relationships will feel lighter, decisions will feel clearer, your heart will feel steadier. You will no longer live chasing happiness, you will live walking in it. You will no longer wonder if you are enough, you will live knowing that you are already loved, already chosen, already blessed. Michael declares, this is the fullness of abundance, prosperity in your life, peace in your spirit, joy in your soul. Nothing is missing, nothing is broken, everything is whole. This is what heaven is releasing over you now, and it will remain with you always. Michael says, joy and spiritual richness are never meant to stay hidden inside you, they are meant to shine outward, to become a light for others who are still walking through darkness. The blessings you carry, the peace that fills you, the faith that strengthens you, these are not only for your healing, they are also for your testimony. Michael whispers, your life is about to become a living message. A message of survival, a message of restoration, a message of hope. People who once doubted you will see the change and wonder what happened. Those who are weary will find encouragement through your strength. Those who feel forgotten will feel seen because of your story. This is the way heaven works, what was once your pain becomes your platform, what was once your struggle becomes your story, what was once your weakness becomes your witness. And through you, others will find the courage to believe again. Your light will not only illuminate your path, it will guide those who are lost. Michael says, this is why heaven has been so careful with your journey. Every delay, every test, every tear was not wasted, it was shaping you into a vessel of light. Now, when you speak, people will listen. When you smile, people will feel hope. When you rise, others will rise with you. Beloved soul, do not underestimate the impact of your transformation. Even the smallest act of kindness, the quietest word of encouragement, the simplest choice to keep walking in faith, all of these will ripple outward. And you will see how your life becomes a testimony that touches hearts you never expected to reach. Michael declares, shine brightly now, beloved. For your joy is not only yours, it is a gift to the world. Your peace is not only yours, it is a beacon for others. Your story is not only yours, it is heaven's testimony written through you. You are the light, and the world is waiting for it. Michael says, when a soul becomes a testimony, it is no longer only about their own journey. It becomes about the lives they will touch, the hearts they will heal, the people they will guide. This is why heaven raises you, not just for yourself, but for others. Your story of survival, your testimony of transformation, your light of hope, these are being turned into a mantle of leadership. Michael whispers, divine responsibility is never given lightly. It is entrusted to those who have walked through fire and still carry faith, to those who have faced darkness and still shine with light, to those who have been broken but chose to rise stronger. You, beloved soul, are one of them. Your life will inspire in ways you cannot yet imagine. People will look at you and see courage. They will hear your words and feel hope. They will watch you walk and believe that they too can rise. Heaven will use your voice, your presence, your actions to remind others that they are not alone, that they are loved, that they too are chosen. Michael says, this leadership is not about position, it is about influence. It is not about titles, it is about testimony. It is not about control, it is about compassion. You are being raised as a light bearer, as a guide, as someone whose very existence becomes a reason for others to keep going. Beloved soul, leadership in heaven's eyes is not about being perfect, it is about being authentic. You do not need to hide your scars, for they prove your survival. You do not need to hide your tears, for they show your strength. You do not need to hide your journey, for it is the very evidence that heaven's hand has always been upon you. Michael declares, rise now into this responsibility, for the world needs your light. Do not shrink back, do not doubt your worthiness, do not question your ability. Heaven has chosen you, prepared you, and entrusted you. You are not only a testimony, you are a leader, and through you, many will find their way back to hope, back to faith, back to God.